might question your loyalty.
Hey everybody, I'm back at Disneyland. Kitcher's not here today, but I'm here with my friends Jeff and Lauren, and we're here to check out what is Galaxy's Edge like now that the reservation period is over. What is it like now that the park is officially open to park visitors? We're gonna check that out and also see the new Tram loading area, so come with us. So this is the new Tram section. This is where you will load in when you're going to the parks. It looks a lot nicer than the concrete section that we used to load into. They have these nice little tramways, and there's some Pixar and Disney characters on the walls. Silhouettes. I see Forky right there. So you're supposed to get into these boarding groups to get into Galaxy's Edge, and it's open, which means that we don't even need a boarding group.
Crazy, but I love it.
Yeah. I like the silhouettes of the characters because that like gives you something to do while you're waiting in line. Like normally it's like kind of a boring time before you get to the parks.
Matches I
See, we're trying to figure out this one. Some people think it's the penguins from Mary Poppins. I don't know, I can't think of any other character that could possibly be.
I think that matches up with one of the screenshots from the movie showing it's the penguin, which you'll insert now.
Inserting it on my phone.
Well, it doesn't have feet. If it was a penguin, it would have feet and a beak. It's probably, I think it's the whale, the beluga whale from Nemo, Finding Dory.
Yeah, but you'd see its tail.
Yeah, but you'd see the penguin's feet.
Maybe they just forgot the feet.
Maybe they forgot the tail.
I don't know. I think it's more likely the penguins from Mary Poppins. Who do you think it is? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Question is, does Batu, Galaxy's Edge, does that fall into yesteryear, tomorrow, or fantasy?
Tomorrow. Just far, far away.
No, but it was a long time ago.
I don't like this questioning. Move along.
Only a 10-minute line for Haunted Mansion. So, I'm not gonna say it's dead here, but for summertime, there's really not a lot of people here. It seems really slow, and I don't think this is what Disney expected it to be like for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening, or summertime in general. I think they blocked out most of the passes, except for the top two, the Signature Series. Cast members are blocked out. I think people that want a vacation are staying away because they want to come when the second ride is also open. So it's pretty dead here, and I think Disney is probably regretting how they planned this. I haven't really noticed these before in the Resistance section, but there's some kind of creature tracks of some kind. And right here, you can actually see some tracks from some Gonk droids. I feel like there should be a better vantage point to stand in front of the X-Wing for photos. Like, there's...
Thank you.
I just noticed this t-shirt for the Resistance is actually, used to be a t-shirt for the First Order, and it used to say Trust, but then they put that over it. It's actually a piece of fabric that's on there, and then they stamped the Resistance symbol.
Can somebody get rid of this contraband?
So there's a secret over here. There's a creature that we're familiar with from Star Wars fandom that pops up. Everybody just stands around like waiting for it to pop up. You have figured out how to get to it?
Yeah, so I'm accessing my data pad right now, and I'm about to hack it. So there we go. You're welcome.
That's so interesting because every time I've been here at the marketplace, I see people waiting around over there, waiting for it to happen, trying to use the water fountain to make it happen. So you actually have to use your data pad. Use your data pad, hack, what is it called?
The fluid tanks.
The fluid tank.
Hack the fluid tanks, and you get a nice little surprise.
Those are pesky little creatures, I've heard.
It's almost cat.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, they finally have gotten in some of the Black Spire Outpost ornaments. I'm actually gonna have to pick this up. And by the way, this is one of the few items in the land that actually says Star Wars on it. And I just figured out that the Arabesh on the front there actually says Batu. So for those of you who want to know, the Christmas ornament was $28. And I mean, I don't know what they would use that for in Batu. Like, do they just hang that on a tree? I mean, they don't have Christmas here, but for us tourists from off-world, I appreciate it. We're gonna check out Doc Ondar's and see what is missing from the shelves. We've heard a lot of the stuff is sold out. Here's where they sell the legacy lightsabers. These are the lightsabers from the characters from the movies. Since they're sold out of some of the main characters like Darth Vader and Luke, they're actually selling the old Force Effects lightsabers with the Star Wars logo on it. That's kind of...
That is actually not a Force Effects lightsaber.
Oh, what is it?
That blacksmith is only available on Canada. We've got a few of them. So they are by an exclusive manufacturer. Their symbol is right there.
Oh, that corporation, yeah.
Yes. So, but these are not Force Effects.
Yeah.
But they are unique. They do have the removable blades. They also come with a hilt stand, a belt clip, and a wall mount.
Oh, so those three things come with it?
So you can kind of see on the back of this one here.
Oh, let's see. So, okay, so it comes with the hilt, comes with the blade, comes with the wall mount, hilt stand, and the belt clip. Which one of the legacies do you have in stock?
The legacies, we have Kylo Ren, we have Ahsoka Tano, we have Asajj Ventress, we have the Jedi Temple Guard, and we have Darth Maul.
Is that cool? Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, of course.
What are those?
These are pieces of the build your own lightsaber that you can purchase separately if you'd like.
How much do they cost separately?
They're $20 each.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So if you want to customize it with like double parts or extra parts,
Correct.
$20.
Do that.
You just come here and you talk to someone
Yeah.
at the... Cool, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
And this is normally where you'd buy all the kyber crystals, but they're sold out of kyber crystals right now. But if you buy a holocron, you can actually buy a kyber crystal with the holocron. I think it's only blue or red. Limit one kyber crystal per customer, $12.99. I think that comes right from Savi's, so you don't get like the cylinder case for it. But it's kind of crazy that Disney did not expect the kyber crystals to sell out. I don't think Disney anticipated how many people were gonna want some of these things, like droid backpacks and kyber crystals. I think they probably did some like focus groups with non-fans, and we're like, we'll just put in a like reasonable order, and I think a lot of it sold out. So I'm wondering how fast they're gonna be able to refill that stock, because people are gonna want this stuff. You buy a lightsaber, you're gonna want to buy extra kyber crystals, or you buy a holocron, you're gonna want extra kyber crystals. It'll be interesting to see how quickly they restock. So this is the credential to get into the Cantina. How did you get this? Because this was a coveted thing. Like when it was reservation time, you had to run over here. If you weren't here in the first 10 minutes, you were out of luck.
Just went on the app this morning, leisurely strolled in about 8:30, and there were times about every hour for our party size. So as of right now, it's not really horrible to try to get in on this.
That is crazy, because this place was so busy during reservations, and now it's like I mean, I'm not sure if you can see this. It's very leisurely here. Like, there's not that many people, and it's very calm.
He's gonna have a long night. You're on a non-civilian frequency, civilian. We'll assume that's a mistake. Correct it. Goodbye, citizen. On you. One might question your loyalty.
It is going to be loud and crowded. So it's going to be like a bar on your planet. You're going to have to squeeze your way in, flag down your bartender. You're going to have to rub some elbows, make some friends, all right?
Cool.
Got it?
Cool.
All right.
Look at that. There's some passes for the bathroom right there.
Make sure to give this to your bartender.
Droid scanner. Is it me or is this cantina a lot less crowded than it used to be? I love looking at all the pouring handles here in the cantina. They're really not in universe, but they're cool nods to things from the movies. Probably a little bit more obvious, but that's like IG-88's head. I'll be honest with you, I've had some of my worst experiences in Galaxy's Edge here in the cantina. Like, the service here is notably very bad, and like, it's usually very crowded. The people who work here are like, don't seem to want to work here. But today, it's been so uncrowded, and our bartender like gave you something.
Nancy, our bartender,
Shout out to Nancy.
amazing. She made sure I got the entire set of coasters that I didn't already have. She made my drink right away. She gave us all the information, wanted to stop by to chat. Completely different than it was during the reservation period. So they've got this on lockdown right now. It's really, really good.
And I've talked to a couple of the cast members here today. I'm not sure what happened. Is it because there's less crowds, or is it because did they change? I don't know. It seems like a lot more chill now. Oh, and we also learned the Rancor flights are sold out. But if you don't like beer and you still want to get the Rancor flight when it comes back in, you can actually get it with cider. So that's a tip for people who don't like beer, like myself.
This time, I'll be very careful!
Okay, Jeff, I want to ask you, you were here in our first Cantina video and you walked out and you were kind of disappointed. You were like, I don't need to ever do that again. So I'm wondering, now that you've had the real Uga's Cantina experience, what do you think?
I definitely think that today, with the new reservation system, I woke up at 8:30 in the morning, put in a reservation, walked up, maybe waited 10 minutes, got taken straight to the bar. Our bartender, Nancy, was fantastic. She was very attentive, she talked to us, she made sure I got all the coasters that I didn't have. It was just such a better experience than what I had before, and now I completely recommend going to the Cantina. It's awesome.
It's just a lot less stressful. Everybody's just hanging out there. We heard DJ Rex playing some music I've never heard him play before. They must have added a loop, or I don't know, because I've been in there more than 5 times now. I thought I had heard it all. You know, I was kind of iffy on the Cantina. Like, I highly recommend it. I do think that there should be some aliens and droids in there somewhere, but I think it's well worth getting a reservation. And here's the milk stand. Since the last time we were here, they added these milk jugs. They light up. On one side, it has the green milk. On the one side, it has the blue milk. You can't see it here, but it lights up. As my friend gets his photo right there, let's talk about the Thai Echelon. This is Kylo Ren's new Thai ship. This hasn't appeared in any of the movies, but we heard online that this was designed for Episode 9, Star Wars Episode 9. It was designed by original director Colin Trevorrow. But as we know, Colin Trevorrow was replaced by J.J. Abrams, so we don't know if that TIE fighter is actually in the movie or not. But if you want, you can bring that TIE fighter home in a miniature form. Over in First Order Cargo, you can get a mini die-cast Thai Echelon for $14.99. And if you're more of a collector, over here you can get this bigger collectible light-up version, $225. Comes in this box. We're gonna go in Droid Depot and see if they are sold out of anything, or what they have in stock. Have they sold out of the life-size R2-D2? No? Still there? Now this is sad. This is where all the personality chips are. So now your droids can't have any personality at all. I've honestly never seen Droid Depot this empty before in my life. You can I don't even think there's a line outside to build your own droids. This is crazy. Just wanted this R2-D2 light up headband for a while now. They've been sold out. They've only had the BB-8s, but now they're back in, so I'm buying it. There's a line of people over at Savi's. Now, if you want a reservation, you just do it online on the app. It costs $200. If you don't show up for your reservation, you lose your $200. But it looks a lot less hectic than it did during the reservation period here at Galaxy's Edge. I love this place. Some people have asked me if there's any keto options in Galaxy's Edge. One of the keto options is this roasted Andorian tip-yip salad for $13.99. I've had it before, it's pretty good, so I'm gonna get it now since I'm on diet on World today. Even the drink handles here are like the ones inside the Millennium Falcon. If you're wondering what this is, it's marinated chicken, mixed greens, roasted seasonal vegetables, quinoa, pumpkin seeds, and green curry ranch. This is one of the better salads in Disneyland, for sure.
I think that the chicken's really, really flavorful. The dressing, the green curry dressing is really delicious. I like it.
Guys, this salad was good. I really like the salad. I recommend it even if you're not on a diet. That was a good salad. By the way, the first Disney Fox X-Men crossover, right behind you. Bunch of alien fish and stuff on display here. It's not a trip to Batuu without riding this famous hunk of junk. And look at this. Only a 35-minute wait. That's not bad at all. What I really wish is I could walk up that gangway. Oh my god, I've never noticed that big piece of damage on the Falcon right there. This is the first time I've ever seen that they're selling sodas in line here. That's kind of interesting. And we were actually in the extended queue, which I've never been. Also, a recent addition to the Smuggler's Run queue line is this crate that seems to be overflowing with some Outpost mix. This is the popcorn that you can buy in Kat Saka's kettle over in the marketplace. I'm wondering if this is to promote that product or what's going on here. It would be cool if they actually had a like stand here where you could actually buy. In the middle of the queue is this engine, and during the previews this was covered in pennies. People were just throwing pennies right there, but it looks like they've cleared them out every day. They're starting to clear them out every day, and because of that, people are not throwing the pennies anymore.
The more you earn, your life and my profit depend on it. Now go, 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 go.
Never gets old. I love this. It's a little bit more crowded in here today.
By right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly out. And push forward to fly down. Left pilot. Hit the boosters. Let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot. Make the jump to light speed. Minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is, hey, not bad.
Okay. Kind of destroyed this ship. So, we hit a lot of things.
This thing is practically scrap metal.
So our flight didn't go well. We were with two people we didn't know, and two people that were in the pilot seats were watching, not playing. So we hit a lot of things, and it was weird. The guy in the left pilot seat was actually doing the jump to hyperspace because the girl in the right seat either didn't want to. I don't know. It was strange. So yeah, this ride your experience on this ride, I think, can widely vary based on who you were in the cockpit with, for sure. Is it weird that Disney is selling a stuffed animal of a slave owner in one of their theme parks? Is that weird? Oh, I've never noticed there is a pod racer on the wall in the Toydarian toy shop. You can actually see it sideways like that. And actually, if you're in here, you can see a lot of Star Wars history recreated with toys, like the sail barge, the Jawa sandcrawler. We got the Star Destroyer here, space battles with the Millennium Falcon, and even the battle between, is that Luke or is that Obi-Wan? Oh, and there's another pod racer. So I guess I just totally missed out on these pod racers. And is this a Fathier from Star Wars The Last Jedi? It was probably the best time I've ever had at Galaxy's Edge just because of the crowds. It was just like so much easier to walk around and to enjoy yourself. I'm not sure if it's people that are afraid to come here, if it's the vacationers that they were expecting aren't coming until the next ride opens, or what it is. But if you can, come to Galaxy's Edge on the weekdays. It's not bad at all. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of our adventures to theme parks, movie events, magic, and more, please subscribe below. And we'll see you on the next adventure. Thank you for watching.